way. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Washington right back to the line. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
Wow, how about the stop-start speed? That reminds you of Napoleon Kaufman or Bishop Sankey, Myles Gaskin, great Washington Husky running backs of years past.
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking to buy time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Snap in the shotgun. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Washington!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Arizona's offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
First down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. The Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll try it again. Got room at the 35. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Movement here from the tight end. He'll do it himself. Open space at the 25. Strong, firm tackle. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And that's in Arizona.
Motion from the offense. Trying to use the speed on the jet sweep. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He'll keep it himself. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big...
Fires into traffic, picked off. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll come out throwing on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Great job by the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage, I got to hit those tight windows, make those...
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Arizona!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like, that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. Splits the uprights. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Trying play action. Now improvising. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait. And then after the quarterback got him on the ground.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Oh, he left him grabbing. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Throwing right. Makes a connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
In Arizona.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
6 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He finds his man. Knocked off his feet. Arizona right back to the line.
This is why quarterbacks always take care of their offensive line. This is why they feed them in the offseason, invite them to the house, buy them gifts, take care of the big boys, because they take care of you, and those numbers start to pile up.
And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to LSU. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. To the ground with the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Forced out of the pocket. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Isn't the play-action fake supposed to make those guys take a half a beat before they come and destroy the quarterback?
Yes, trying to slow them down as much as possible, but it's predicated, too, on me reading that and me seeing it, and they didn't bite it at all. You better run the football effectively if you're going to run play-action, because they did not bite on the play-action fake at all.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed in the middle. It's Galladay. Pulled down for the tackle. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Thompson. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it on first down. And they got him for the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wide out in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Shakes off the tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Keep it on the ground. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll try the left side. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. The Huskies want to pick up the tempo. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. It would have been a 45-yard field goal attempt from here, but they'll go for it instead. Running for it on 4th down. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They've been running it, but now the pass. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskies.
Touchdown.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He's going to let it go. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Arizona.
He's looking to throw it. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Arizona has it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass.
Washington, 14.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, we wondered all week how this one was going to play out, and through 2 quarters of ball, the answer is like a good old-fashioned barn burner. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On 3rd down, going up top. Trying to get to him. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding, offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Arizona runs out the punt team. Slips through the line. Oh, big juke to get past. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Good timing on the quick out. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off play action. Got his man quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Holding, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Gives it to the back on the draw. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to beat them to the edge with the jet sweep. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Arizona in a hurry. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
In Arizona.
He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Now on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He caught it.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. Touchdown Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
On to attempt to try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Penn State is ahead early at Happy Valley, but that's not exactly Saquon out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Florida. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Huskies want to move quickly. They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. At the 40, there he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They'll try to snap it quickly. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Here's the handoff. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Huskies! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Kyle.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The offense set for a first down play. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Washington wants to go quickly. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Floats it out in space. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A hand to the running back. Running with power. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He's looking for an open man on second down. Makes his connection. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. They go to the draw. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that was a big play. They say games come down to just a handful of plays. And with a chance to tie the game here in the fourth quarter, they missed the opportunity, clanking that one off the post.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking to move it through the air. Gonna let it fly. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
In Arizona.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The inside handoff. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
24. Washington. 21.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Give to the single back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Huskies will hustle to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Washington sends out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On the return, it's Thompson.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks at it a game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this, the conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They move the tight end all over. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Give to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Arizona right back to the line.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Power football with the run. Can't get him to the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Arizona runs out the punt team. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Turner. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Steps away. Going to try to get it himself. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Going up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. But a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Street. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw it. He's got it. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. He's right on target. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. They're bringing heat. He wants it all. Touchdown, Washington! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Dances away to buy time. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He wants to throw here on second down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They'll chase him out of bounds after a nice pickup on the play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll throw it on first down. On the run, still looking. Finds a crease at the 20. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Touchdown, Arizona! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to end it with what is likely the game winner in the final seconds. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments and big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This is